Hello, everyone. So this assignment has us rewriting equations into slope-intercept form. Remember, slope-intercept form is that y equals mx plus b thing, which I will put up in a minute. And there are some fractions, but they're not that bad. You want to make sure that you write it on paper and do not do it in your head. If you try to distribute this in your head, you're going to go all massively confused. So we're trying to solve for y. So we have y plus 9 equals 1/3 times x plus 6. Again, I'm just rewriting it. We're going to distribute the 1/3. So we'll have y plus 9 equals 1/3 x. 1/3 times x is just 1/3 x. And now 1/3 times 6, if you forget how to multiply fractions, we have 1/3 times 6, which is really 6 over 1. Multiply the tops together. Okay, 1 times 6 is 6. Multiply the bottoms together. 3 times 1 is 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. So we'll have plus 2. Then we subtract 9 from both sides. So we'll get y equals 1/3 x. 2 minus 9 is negative 7. Remember, 9 minus 2 is 7. 9's bigger, so it'd be negative 7. Okay, so there is our answer, our slope-intercept form, which is that y equals mx plus b that you've all seen before. Okay, next one, we have y plus 1 equals 1/10 x minus 10. Again, we're getting into y equals mx plus b form, our slope-intercept form. So we'll distribute the 1/10. So 1/10 times x and 1/10 times negative 10. So we have y plus 1 equals 1/10 x, and then 1/10 times negative 10. Okay, it'll be 1 over 10 times negative 10. Okay, and at negative 10 you can put over 1. 1 times negative 10 is negative 10. 10 times 1 is 10. Divide them, and you get negative 1. Okay, now we're going to add 1 to both sides. Minus 1 from both sides, excuse me. And we'll get y equals 1/10 x minus 2. And that is our answer. All right, the next one, now we have a whole number to distribute, so it's not as bad as compared to the fractions. So we'll distribute that negative 10. So we have negative 10 times x and negative 10 times 2. So we'll have y plus 2 equals negative 10 times x is negative 10x. Negative 10 times 2 is negative 20. We'll subtract 2 from both sides, and we'll get y equals negative 10x minus 22. Okay, y plus 2 equals 1/8 x plus 4. Or 1/8 times x plus 4, I should say. Distribute to 1/8. So we'll get y plus 2 equals 1/8 x. Now 1/8 times 4, here we're going to be a little bit careful. So 1 over 8 times 4 over 1. 1 times 4 is 4. 8 times 1 is 8. This reduces to 1/2. So we have to divide by 2. And that'll give us 1/2. It's not 2. 8 over 4 would be 2. 4 over 8 is 1/2. Okay, now we minus 2 from both sides. Okay, now when I do 1/2 minus 2, I got to find a common denominator. So I'm going to make this 1 into a 2. Okay, and because this is 1, I can actually multiply by this denominator here because this is over 1. All right, so if you have something over 1 minus the fraction here, you're going to multiply the other denominator. That's what you'd multiply by. It's your greatest common factor. So we have 1/2 minus 4 over 2. which would be negative 3 over 2. Sorry, not your greatest common, your smallest common factor. We have 1 over 8x minus 3 halves. Okay, you want to make sure you use it as proper fractions, not mixed numbers, and not decimals. No decimals. Okay, if you put in decimals, it will mark you wrong. Okay, and finally this one. We have negative 11 y plus 10 equals negative 19x, so we're just going to minus 10 from both sides and divide both sides by negative 11, and we'll get y equals 19 over 11, because negative over negative is positive, and negative over negative is another positive, plus 10 over 11. Okay, here is a note reminder for you. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Okay, do not put decimals. Put fractions. Okay? But you put decimals, it's going to mark you wrong.